Hello, good evening, friends. So, decided to, since it's the new moon intention this evening, and it's focused on this Taurus new moon, which is basically the beginning of new creations and new beginnings. It's been a really big, eventful day, and decided to kind of start this tarot session, tarot kind of podcast, or welcome to my tarot session, basically. So I'm going to just talk and speak freely here. It's been a really cool, beautiful day. Very exploratory. Did some art creation and everything else going on. So I felt inspired to kind of like start this, right? Anyways, so I don't know what the Taurus new moon is for you, or what that feels special to you, but I would like to share my tarot reading this evening, speaking as the tarot new moon. So basically, let's begin, right? So, deck of choice tonight, actually, I have quite a few tarot decks, but this one is actually the Midnight Magic by tarot deck that I actually purchased here in Tucson, Arizona, and it is by Sarah Richard. It's actually really pretty cool. So, it's your standard. It's got some really beautiful art to it. For example, some of the cards and artwork, which are really super pretty. It's got a little bit of glare there, but for example, there's 10 of Wands. Yeah, it's all about your fun guys. Because I'm a fun guy, right? And thought it'd be kind of fun to do this. So, first thing we're going to do, before we do any kind of tarot reading, is to, we're going to set the zone. To do so, we're going to pull out some magic stones or rocks here, and give a little bit of history. Is these this bag is filled with all kinds of magic rocks from myself and places that I've traveled in the world. It's got earth elements, fire elements, water elements, so earth, air, fire, water. It's going to represent each one of those zones, and so I'm going to go ahead and pick some out here. See what we have. Hopefully you can hear me okay, and the music's not drowning everything out too much, but we're going to go ahead and turn that down a little bit. There we go. Maybe I'll make it a little bit better. So, let's go ahead and pick out some rocks here. Basically, this one is, it's kind of hard to see, but this is a agate. This one I actually picked up in Tasmacao in Sayulita over my birthday. Very significant, very special. Here's a piece of clear sea glass. This was picked up in Aruba, so we're going to represent that for water. And then let's go ahead and get a nice earth tone, obsidian black. Very special stone here. Got this here at the Gemstone in Tucson, Arizona. And then let's go ahead and get a piece of amethyst. Still working in progress and learning what all these are about. But here it is right here. So we've got 4 pieces. So the rest of these guys, I'm going to go back in the bag. So oops. This is something I've been kind of wanting to do for a while now. So I feel pretty excited to see how this progresses and what this does, right? So, all our, go ahead and set the grid here for the stones. Generally, what we're going to do is we're going to start in the east because that's the sunrise, and generally speaking, we begin the day with the east, so everything comes from the east, and we always begin with the east, right? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to set the east, and the east is usually where the sun rises. So we're going to go ahead and set obsidian for that. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to acknowledge the south, which is for fire, creation, transformation, and rebirth. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to set the west, which stands for air, movement. It's very, it's where the sun sets. It's kind of the end of the day, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to put a piece of amethyst there. And then the north, we're going to go ahead and set, because north is for winter, it's cold, I think something clear will actually work for that. So, I think the best thing we can do is then we're going to go ahead and we're going to shuffle the deck. I think leave is that we're going to do a full card reading is on the Taurus, which is new beginnings, and the intention that I set for the new moon today is to discover what is within me. Something to think about, right? So, go ahead and give this deck a shuffle. Times here. Mix them all up. Normally, me and the Daniel, which is Donna, my partner, which is currently out of the state right now, and she's visiting family in Missouri. Very special time for her, and we usually do new moon readings together. So, here in a few weeks, we will once again, probably the next time I do this, will be during the full moon. I'm excited to actually celebrate that we will be in, should be in Aurora, which is in Spain, which is in the southern mountains of the province of Andalusia on the Mediterranean coast. So that's our full moon reading. We'll be together at that time, and we'll go ahead and excited to share what we can find at that time. So, so let's go ahead and find out what a Taurus new moon intention is going to be. So, new moon, Taurus, but let's see what it comes up with. Usually go on Instagram, there's a lot of really good tarot spreads that you can find for a certain thing out there. So you can check out Emerald Lotus, new moon tarot spread for 27th, 2025. Let's see what it's got. Alright. So this one's actually going to be a. Let's see here. This one's perfect. So I'm going to actually go with this one from Emerald Lotus. It's a 5-card spread. Basically, card 1 is what is the energy of this new moon cycle. Card 2, what can I do to help me feel grounded? Card 3, what is something growing in my life? Card 4, what will change in my life over the next 6 months? Number 5 is what has the potential to manifest into something amazing. So I think this one is actually perfect. We're going to go ahead and choose this one for the evening. Take a screenshot of that so I don't lose it. Go ahead and keep that one up. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so first thing, most important, lit a candle, sage the place, and then after setting the grid, I go ahead and I say this invocation to. This was actually written from Aleister Crowley. Anybody who's in the tarot knows that Mr. Crowley was a very unique individual, for sure. And he came up with this Golden Dawn order of the invocation. It's basically to set the, call in the energies and the angels to guide us and protect us as we delve into this secret magic tarot. So here it goes. I will speak it. So the Golden Dawn invocation is, I invoke the Io that will set Hiru, the great angel that is set over the operations of the secret wisdom, to lay his hand invisibly on these consecrated cards of art, that thereby we may obtain true knowledge of hidden things to the glory of thine ineffable name. Amen. So, easy peasy, right? So, take a minute. I'm just going to go ahead and center ourselves here. We're going to go ahead and it's going to take 30 seconds to invoke and invite 5 deep breaths. If you'd like to join me, please do, beginning now. So, let's begin. Card 1. Card 2. Card 3. Card 4. And card 5. That goes there. Now we'll flip one of these and show you each individual one here. And that way we can explain what is going on. And then I'll go ahead and delve into the reading and the meaning that it's interpreted for me and what I feel is the case and point with that. So, we shall begin here. We're going to go ahead and do energy of the new moon cycle. So it's card 1. Let's go ahead and flip that. So, what comes up is number 1 is facing upright, is Page of Cups. It's kind of maybe hard to see with a little bit of glare. There it is. So, let's delve into and see what that is. Bear with me here as I look these up. Okay. So, what is basically the energy of the new moon cycle? This reads, the Page of Cups upright is a tarot reading generally symbolizing new beginnings, creative opportunities, and an openness to emotions and intuition. It suggests a time to embrace your inner child, be playful, and explore your imaginative side. This card can also represent a fresh start in love, a romantic interest, or a period of emotional growth. Awesome. Love to hear that. For me, a lot of these things ring true. A lot of the stuff that's been kind of coming around with me. And it's kind of really super perfect because Taurus is about new beginnings, right? So, fresh start. Love that. The creative project lately for me has been doing something like this. Using technology and creating podcasts and developing my spaces to be creative and share. And today being doing a lot of, kind of first art drawing and to be taking pictures and then doing nature journaling, for example, and being able to freeze sketch things and draw flowers and all this stuff is like super brand new to me, and it's super creative and a lot of things that I've always wanted to do, and I was really never good at it, but for all of a sudden now it seems to be coming into fruition and really manifesting and becoming true, right? This also embraces my inner child because I've been really feeling like a kid lately. This is a lot of fun. My curiosity and my sense of wonder is like through the roof. It's been a new phase in my life because I've also started a business, and it's taking off and it's being very successful in a lot of ways. In regards to love and romance, I deeply, super love my lady and partner and best friend Donna, and we're becoming more flirty and becoming more childlike, and we're going on like this a lot of new adventures together. So I feel that is something that's happening. I'm super excited about that, right? my intuition is deepening and my emotional growth has expanded immensely through this. Along with that, the other thing too is, yeah, I feel like, vulnerability has been actually up really high lately for me. And I have to be mindful of my own needs and boundaries, but I have been actually doing that better and executing what my needs are and what my boundaries are, so I can, since I am such a deeply empathetic and personal person, love everybody, I tend to suck me dry if I'm not careful, and I can give too much that way, and so I have to be careful of that. So this all rings super true and super positive for me. So as we are moving on, let's go ahead and go into number 2. What can I do to help me feel grounded? So let's go ahead and see what number 2 has to say. Which is judgment. Judgment card. It's been coming up a lot for me lately. It's a pretty cool art card. It's super neat. It's got a little bit of glare, but he's pretty neat. Pretty cool, fun guy there. So, he's upright. Back to what can I do to help me feel grounded? The Judgment Tarot card is part of the Major Arcana. It generally signifies a period of awakening, transformation, and new beginnings. It can represent both spiritual awakening and a reckoning of past actions, suggesting the need to take responsibility and move forward with renewed purpose. Its essence is a card about embracing change and the potential for growth. A detailed look at this, basically in key interpretations, is awakening, transformation, new beginnings, reckoning and judgment, spiritual growth, and rebirth. Additional points to bring out true for me is the Judgment card we see as a bridge between the past and the future, highlighting the importance of taking responsibility and moving forward. It's a card that encourages self-reflection and a willingness to change and grow. Judgment card can also be a reminder that you're responsible for your own destiny and the choices you make. Right, so coming back to what can I do to help me feel grounded? It's basically stay true to my convictions, stay true to my boundaries, and stay true to my internal clock and ticking and my intuition. And when something doesn't feel right, don't do it, and don't let others influence me out of my judgment and out of my core beliefs and moral values, right? Because it's going to get me sideways. I am talking about reckoning and judgment. It can also suggest a time to face the consequences of past actions and learn from them. Still dealing with a lot of that stuff a little bit. Still focusing on trying to pay off debt and be accountable in a lot of different areas. Which in turn, doing so, it's giving me a deeper connection to my inner self and a call to embrace spiritual principles. And also doing this, it is a rebirth both physically and spiritually. So I've been working out more, I've been eating better, I've been trying to sleep better, I've been trying to push my mental boundaries better, I've been trying to I'm actually doing it. This does feel very true. Let's go to 3, which is, what is something grounding in my life? Nice. That is Queen of Wands. It's something that's growing in my life. It's reversed, so let's check out that meaning. Queen of Wands reversed. What is something grounding? What is something grounding in my life? The Reverse of Queen of Wands is a tarot reading, often suggests a need to reestablish self-respect and confidence. It can indicate a lack of enthusiasm, feeling drained or overwhelmed, and possibly need to rein in impulsive spending. This card also highlights the need for self-care, reflection, and focus on personal strengths and to rediscover inner power. Oh, boy, that's a heavy card. Alright. So, let's see. Key themes. Low self-esteem. This card can signal a period where self-confidence is low, and you might be seeking validation from others instead of relying on your own inner worth. Lack of enthusiasm. You might feel drained or disengaged from your work and creative endeavors, leading to a lack of motivation or reluctance to take on new tasks. Self-care and boundaries. The Reverse Queen of Wands encourages you to prioritize your well-being and set healthy boundaries and avoid overextending yourself and feeling overwhelmed. Impulsive spending. This card can also warn against reckless or impulsive spending habits. Reconnecting with inner power. It's called to discover your unique talents and embrace your true self rather than relying on external validation. So, it's kind of like heavy, right? Super heavy, for sure. What is something growing in my life? I guess what's growing in my life right now is I have been reestablishing self-respect and confidence within myself. And I want to say self-care and boundaries for sure. It's been really calling to me a lot. Impulsive spending, it's a little tricky. I get excited about things and I kind of tend to spend money on stuff. But I feel it's for the good reasons and it's for the right reasons, and it's gotta go with it, right? Do it. I am rediscovering my unique talents and embracing my true self rather than relying on external validation. Hence, I'm doing all this for example, right? So, we're going to move on to number 4, which is what will change in my life over the next 6 months? Well, let's see what that guy is going to be. Which is going to be 3, 4. What will change? Lots of queens tonight. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. What's going to change in the next 6 months? Queen of Swords, uprights. You can see that. Cool. Pretty card. Change in the next 6 months of my life. Queen of Swords is a card in the tarot deck generally symbolizing intellect, clarity, and direct communication. In reading, she often indicates the need for honesty, sharp wit, and unbiased reasoning to resolve a situation. She represents a woman who is independent, strong-willed, and capable of making sound judgments. It's going to change my intellectual reasoning. Queen of Swords is a powerful thinker, known for her sharp intellect and keen observation skills. She's always seeking the truth and not easily swayed by emotions or opinions. Direct communication is a straightforward communicator known for her honesty and ability to get to the point. She's not afraid to speak her mind, even if she means challenging others. Independence and self-reliance. Queen of Swords is a woman who values her independence, does not need the approval of others. She's confident in her own abilities and doesn't shy away from making her own decisions. Constructive criticism can be a source of constructive criticism, often unbiased feedback that can help others grow and improve. Neutral and balance, which is often associated with balance and neutrality, offering an unbiased perspective on a situation. And potential for conflict. Some readings, the Queen of Swords can also indicate a period of conflict or debate, and she's not afraid to stand her ground. That's what's going to change in the next 6 months of my life. So, basically, I'm going to change into intellect, clarity, and direct communication. Being honest, sharp wit, and unbiased reasoning, and to resolve the situation. very good. I like this. Okay, we're going to move on to number 5. Alright. 5, which is the final card reading for round. What has the potential to manifest and be into something amazing? Final card, let's check it out. Ace of Pentacles. Upright. Super cool. Check that out. That's pretty neat. Yep. Alright. Let's see what that one says. So, the Ace of Pentacles upright in tarot represents the potential for new beginnings and opportunities in the material realm, particularly regarding financial success, prosperity, and stability. It's very good. It suggests a need of productivity has been planned, potentially leading to practical matters, new offers, or synchronistic events. It's a positive card indicating the chance to manifest goals and dreams, requiring a focus on building a solid foundation through practical planning and trust. Good stuff. Here, let's break it down in detail. Key meanings, new beginnings. Ace of Pentacles signifies the start of a new phase, especially in areas related to finance, career, or material possessions. I'm a fan. Opportunity and prosperity indicates opportunities for growth and prosperity, suggesting the potential for financial success and stability. I'm a fan. Practicality and trust encourages a focus on practical matters and building trust in oneself and the world. All very great. Manifestation. Card suggests you have the ability to bring your ideas and dreams into reality. And upright in reading, Ace of Pentacles advises a focus on practical planning, take advantage of opportunities, and trust your intuition. Love it. So, that's really just super runs true with being when it has the potential to manifest and something amazing. That is amazing. Completely amazing. So, overall, everything looks on the up and up for me. And this new moon reading in Taurus, which is ask yourself what is calling to you in the new beginnings in your life, and what it's meaning, and substantial questions that you may have with yourself to ask what new beginnings are beginning this month for you also. So, I think this is really good. I think the conclusion and the closure is there's an immense amount of possibility, opportunity, creativity in my life that's coming up in the next month, and the next few months, and the next 6 months. So, I'm excited to keep sharing these events with you as we go through this adventure together. I also want to support and be very excited. This is just one kind of little spur and off-site shelf project that I'm kind of starting also. The other thing that we're kind of beginning to is we're getting ready to launch our travel channel, which is called the Drifting Dharma. It's going to be our YouTube channel, and it's going to go ahead and showcase and explore me and Donna's adventures as we travel abroad in the world for the next few months. And I'm excited to share all these things with you people alongside as we're doing all this stuff here. So stay tuned, and I hope you guys will enjoy and like all the things that we're getting ready to do. There'll probably be some gear reviews. There's probably tons of content coming up in all the places that we're going to see, whether it's architecture, art, food, amazing, weird places that we find, along with all these kind of stuff too. So, you're welcome, all my family and friends, and I appreciate you joining me tonight. And life is good. I wish you feel blessed, and it's all about gratitude, grace, and inviting the good things into our life. So, thank you for joining me tonight, and I look forward to talking to you soon.